What is going on, guys? I'm trying to rush this as fast as I can, so I'm sorry if this is sped up, but we have a major storm on its way, and I really do not want to have this truck out here in the middle of it. So I'm trying to get the upper control arm on at least one side, that way I can drive it down to my garage and hopefully it fits in there. That way I can finish up doing everything else. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to film the first part just because of how fast I need to get this down to the garage, but like I said, I'll catch y'all in just a second.
The next day.
What is going on, guys? We're finally here. We're finally starting the thing. As you can see, the truck does fit. We had to make some adjustments to it, but it does fit, and that's the part that matters. We already have over here on this side, we already have the upper control arm done on this side, just getting it in here. This is what it looks like. We're gonna have to reset these a little bit, the camber caster bolt things. We're gonna have to set the plates a little bit better because it's way too dig down. But we also might just let the alignment shop get all that crap figured out. So with that being said, we still got to do the inner and outer tie rods. I got to take this ABS wire off since my wife messed it up and broke it. And then the other thing we got to do is the sway bar end links on both sides. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to the other side still. We gotta take off the upper control arm on that side, and it was a pain in the ass last time to do. So anyways, with that being said, guys, we're gonna get into it. We're not gonna show you the full detailed rundown of this. You can find it on other people's pages. I'm gonna show you the highlights on this stuff, and we're gonna get into it. So with that being said, let's get it. All right, guys, we're back. This part is the easy part. We're going to be taking this part out, and then taking this part out a little bit too, and then we also have this bolt up here that we're going to take out, and this goes to the ABS line, and this, I'm pretty sure, no, this is the ABS line right here. This is the brake line and all that stuff. So with that being said, we're going to get into it, and we'll give you the highlight parts of getting all this on here. So this one, we got this little part right here. You take a flathead to this little part, pop it loose, get that out of the way. You can technically pop it loose from this side, but I'm not going to worry about this side yet. And we got this one right here. This is a 10, and it's going to be a pain because it's rusted on. And most time these things do break off like that. That happens, it's fine. You'll just take a flathead or something and try to pry up into it to cut it the rest of the way. If you can't get the flathead into it,
and
there we go.
Well, in this case, it took it off.
There you go. So that came off. Now we're gonna skip to the part of undoing these and loosening these up. So, alright, guys, we also got one more right here that takes out the rest of the ABS line, or not the ABS line, the brake line. And this one's a 13. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one the rest of the way out, and then we'll be good, or we should be good, to go ahead and start taking out the camber caster bolt things. So, alright, guys, so while these things are loosening up and breaking free, hopefully, we're going to come down here to the ball joint part, and inside here you have a cotter pin. You'll bend it back out, and you'll take it and push it back out. You're going to take off this nut right here, and you need something underneath your actual truck itself to support this, because it's going to want to drop everything down. Alright, guys, so I literally had to take the nut off the bottom part right here. I have this, I'm not gonna lie, this thing is like a little $10 tool from Harbor Freight, and it's called a ball joint separator. And I put it on the lowest setting right here and put this part in here, and I smacked it a couple of times with my hammer to actually get it up in to the ball joint part. And I just used my impact wrench, or my impact gun, on my second setting, and just slowly went up with it, and it came out no problem at all, guys. So if you ever have trouble with that, just, I guess you could try that stuff, but it came out no problem at all. So I'm going to take this thing out, lower this jack back down, and it should come right out of there, and we should be good to go ahead and start taking out the bolts for the control arm. I did have to zip tie the brake line out of the way because this lower part got right in the way of me hitting, because I was trying to hit on this part a little bit. Didn't end up doing anything, but yeah, I had to end up zip tying this part up. But well, as you guys can see, this one is being a pain in the butt and not wanting to break free. It started making some sounds, and it sounded like I was tightening it, but Obviously on here I have it as off, which is supposed to be loosening it, so we might have to bang something on there to keep on going, or it's gonna be my luck where it decides to break off. Alright guys, I know you guys can't see this because I'm in the way, but we finally got this side out. I had to cut it off, but it finally came out. Oh, now we still gotta do this side. I don't know if this side's gonna be the same way as this side is, but I cut all the way through for the most part on this side. It's just not gonna see, you're not gonna be able to see very well just because I'm in the light all the time right now. But yeah, we're gonna start on this side now. We're cutting it and we'll let you know how it goes. Okay, as you guys can see, this is obviously not going our way. I cut out this side over here and it didn't come out, only the little bolt part come out. I still have this whole other side in here that needs to come out and it's refusing to move. I just cut off the whole control arm. This side came out no problem once I took out the bolt off this side, but it came out no problem at all. Now this side, like last time on my other side, was being a pain in the butt. So we're gonna have to go through and cut right up here in this little groove part.
And cut the bolt off.
And cut the bolt off the rest of the way to where we can get this out and to get everything else done. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Well guys, after many attempts at trying to cut this thing out, we finally did it! Full piece, like it is all one just cluttered up thing. It was all seized together, and then this part was stuck in there too, and that's a doggy in front of me. Odie, go on,
go.
But anyways guys, it finally came out. So
Just took a crowbar and
now
a sledgehammer knocking it loose.
Now it's time to put the new stuff in. Finally, after again
2 blades,
3 hours, 2 blades, and partridge and pear tree. Yeah, we finally got it. So alright guys, so I'm going to show you this part real fast. These are apparently super simple and easy. We done it on the other side. I hope we done them the right way, I'm not going to lie. But it's decent. So you're going to put your bolts through the bottom part. And this will depend on if you have a leveled truck, like a stock truck, or a lifted truck. Technically, leveled and lifted are the same way versus a stock. If you have a stock, you go down to the top part. If it's leveled or lifted, you go underneath from the bottom part. Mine is technically leveled, so we're going to be going through the bottom part. You're going to install, from the video eyes, I'm not gonna lie, I went off of YouTube, was watching a guy off of YouTube doing it, just because I've never done it either. So he went, the nut, or the bolt, a washer, and he went up through this, like this, and then he done a washer on top with the nylon lock nut, and that's how he done it. And you just sit there and tighten it down, and then you'll take your impact gun or a ratchet or whatever, tighten them down a little bit. Then you'll take your torque wrench and tighten them down to, 1 second. Yeah, you'll tighten the ball joint hardware, you tighten it down to 22 foot-pounds. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we're gonna use the impact, we're just gonna snug them up good, then we'll actually hit them with the torque wrench and actually tighten them down.
Until something better came along. Fall in love and tear it down as soon as we wake up. Promise
Alright, those should be good. On to the next part.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And just like that, guys, after a little bit of finagling, we finally got it in. We have not gotten it all the way tightened down yet, but we do have it in. I'm sorry to kryptonite, but yes, we had to smash this a little bit. And it will have to be widened out just a tad bit on both sides. Like I said, they said it's not an exact fit, so. Anyways, now we're gonna get it tightened down, and we're gonna continue with getting the ball joint.
Okay. You're good. You're tight. There we go.
Barely at 40 now. Alright guys, we finally got both those down, torqued to spec. Now it's time to get the ball joint in. We're gonna remove the nut. We're gonna try to force it up into here by lowering down the jack. And then we're gonna try to see what we can get done. I gotta change the battery out on the GoPro though, because it's about to die. And just like that, with a couple different love taps on the top, it came out, and there it is. It does say that if it doesn't fit directly, you're supposed to drill it out a little bit, but I didn't feel like doing that, so we got it in there though. Now I'm just going to tighten it back up, and then we should be good to go on that part. It'll be on to sway bar end links and inner and outer tie rods. Alright guys, what is up? It is way later in the nighttime than what's supposed to be, but I'm having a lot of issues right now. One, my tie rods, I didn't buy the right size wrench for those to get them off. So I have to sit there and go back sometime soon and buy the actual right size ones. It's 1 7/16 inch wrench, and then a 2-inch wrench is ones that go for the new ones. I gotta figure out what size it is to get this outer tie or the inner tie rod off on this one. That way I can start putting the other ones on. My other issue that I'm having right now that I don't understand what it is, but on the paper it shows the fact that you're supposed to be able to sit there and I don't know if y'all can see this. Not really, hold on. Let me, y'all can actually see this a little bit. So on paper, it shows that this clevis thing that I have right here is supposed to turn and be next to the boot, and then you're supposed to be able to use it right here, and it's still supposed to be having free and enough space and all that stuff, and mine is not. Mine, every time I turn it, no matter what, it is hitting the boot right here in the back. I don't know if I can even sit there and show you guys, but it's hitting in the back, and no matter what I do to try to turn it, it is not working at all. So I'm either gonna have to get a hold of them this coming up Monday and call them and ask them about this. Either I send an email into somebody, and or I might just say screw it and get some new ones. Actually, I know for a fact should fit, but it's like it on both sides. So we're gonna see what we got going on. But right now I'm at a standstill until I can get the wrenches for the tie rods, and once I can get it figured out what's going on with the sway bar and links.
3 days later.
Alright guys, we are back. It's a different day. It's actually at the end of the week now. It's not even close to the other day. I did end up getting a hold of Kryptonite, their manager. He did end up telling me that supposedly these center links, sway bar center links, are supposed to fit my chassis on my truck, but I sent him pictures showing the proof that they don't fit, and he said he didn't understand why, because everyone else's fit, but for some reason mine don't. He then proceeded to also try to offer me up, which, like, I'm granted, I'm happy, at least he's trying to help me. He tried to offer me up a little bit skinnier ones that are like basically your replacement center links, sway bars, end links, my bad, not center links. he tried to offer me up some of those, but the bad thing is they're like $200 more. Well, not $200 more, $100 more than what the original ones are. And I'm sorry, I just don't feel like paying out another $100 on top of this when I could just go to the AutoZone or someplace and go buy almost exact same ones that they're trying to offer me for $50 to $100 less than what I had to buy them on there. But anyways, I just want to let y'all know that. But on a different note, guys, we did end up getting the different wrenches we needed for these things, and these things are freaking huge. This thing goes for right here at the end, so you can tighten it down. I think they might have like misled a little bit with this one, because I put this one on this part and this part and this whole thing, and it fits and it works. Don't get me wrong, it does, but it's all honestly like really loose. Like, it's almost like if you were to over tighten up, well, if you were to tighten it down, like a good tight down type of thing, like not snug, but a little bit harder than snug, and I feel like you would end up rounding off those corners of the hex part, and I'm like, I don't know. I could be wrong, but like I said, we'll see. Anyways, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and start back on trying to get this. Alright, guys, so I did go ahead and get the driver's side one loosened up. Jesus, I couldn't talk. Loosened up because I was trying to see how hard it was actually going to be for me to do this without, you know, having like 30 minutes of me just struggling and you all watching. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to get the, I'm going to try to do the same step I just done for the breaking loose on the driver's side. I'm going to try to do it on here on the passenger side now, and I will let you all watch that. Alright, guys, I apparently couldn't do it off camera. It's hard trying to round off the nut, so I just went ahead and got broken loose before I done anything too bad. So it is open and free now. Alright, guys, we have this side free. She's currently spinning it off right now. Once we get this thing off and out, we're gonna measure it off, and then we're also gonna count the there it goes, it's off now. We're gonna count something, that way we can try to get this thing as accurate as possible. It's not gonna be spot on, but that's okay. That's what the alignment shop's for. So
aside from the fact I'm getting attacked by dogs, but it's okay.
but yeah, we got doggies out here trying to get lovin's. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this other side broken free. Actually, I already broke free. We're gonna get it off now.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, guys, we're back. I do now have both sides off, so here we go. Have them both off. I couldn't break the actual little nuts free on this, so we're gonna try to do this based off of how long these things are on both sides when we put them back on. Oh, I got to pull this part out farther. I'm gonna put this up in here, and I'm gonna try to get a good angle on it a little bit. Who just threw a rock?
Got it off. Ow, that hurt. Okay, that's why I said you want me to go all the way up.
Alright, guys, we might have skipped a few steps with you. We have those up and on right now, about as close as they're gonna get. They're about both 16 and 3, or 16 and a quarter to 16 and 3/8. So they're both about as close as we're gonna get. Right now, she's taking and torquing this thing down. It's supposed to be at 48 foot-pounds, I believe. Yep, right there, 48 foot-pounds. So that's what she's doing, torquing them down 48 foot-pounds.
It's okay. I took a couple of pictures for you guys. We'll add them into the video.
Here, switch me and I'll do it. So you got it? All right.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to help. You ask for help all the time. I'm trying.
I don't know how close you are. Alright, guys, so we've had a lot of different things happen tonight, and we've been trying to stay on focus, but with having kids and everything else, and it makes it harder sometimes, which it is what it is. It's okay. Anyways, we didn't all the way get the torque down the passenger side little castle screw yet, or castle nut yet. So we still gotta do that. We still gotta do the driver's side and get all that stuff done. Then do a couple other different things. I was able to go to AutoZone tonight. Also met a really cool guy there. Apparently he had seen a couple of my videos, either on YouTube or on TikTok, I can't remember, but had a really nice conversation with him. So shout out to you if you're watching this. Thank you for the discount also. Anyways, we got the new ABS sensor that my wife messed up on accident. So we got that. We got a new nut, or a little bolt for it. Some little grease for it also. I think that's what that is. And then we got the gold Duralast sway bar end links. So we want to get these things on because it's already running late. It's like 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Thankfully, I don't have to work tomorrow, but still, we gotta get this stuff done because I want to, as soon as possible, get the truck down to the shop for the alignment. That way, this truck is drivable again. Like I've been saying, I just miss my truck. I miss being able to drive it. Also, for any of you guys new here, because I have been watching the comments and stuff here lately, or not comments, but views and subscribers and all that stuff here lately. Give me a thing of what you think I should do next to the truck. Should I get the frame of the truck restored? My bad. Restored. Should I get the exhaust system done, or should I go ahead and get the rust repaired? So those are my 3 options right now on the stuff I'm trying to do. They're going to take the longest and they're probably going to be most expensive. So. Alright guys, well I'm very sorry I did not record any of this last little bit. It's just, I'm tired and trying to get this stuff done. It's currently 11 o'clock and I'm ready to go to bed. But we do finally have everything done. On this side I got the new ABS on, I got the sway bar links on. I don't know if I have them on all the way the right way. The only thing I have to do now is tighten up the hex parts, top and bottom, on both sides, and then after that, it should be good to go. So tomorrow, I won't probably film it. I don't know, but yeah, tomorrow I gotta finish doing that, and then she should be ready to drop back down on all 4, and we should be good to go, and then get ready to get the alignment done. So yeah. If y'all did enjoy this video, it's probably going to be a longer video, but if y'all did enjoy the video, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking all my stuff. I appreciate more than y'all know. I know these videos are probably a lot longer than most people, but I do step by step. I try to show you guys exactly how things go, and the good, the bad, and everything else. A lot of people don't like that, but that's how I am. I show it all. So anyways, like I said, if y'all like the video, then hit like. If y'all can, comment, share it, you know, have fun with it. But anyways, I'm getting off here. I'm going to bed. Y'all are the best, and I'm out. Peace.